Season 3.
Trace.
What was it that you wanted to say?
Thrice.
All right. So today we are talking about the soft life. What is it? Where did it come from? Who invented it? Is it some more aesthetically pleasing bullshit? What is said soft life? I'm not going to talk like that.
I feel like this is an AMR episode.
Right. And before we get into this episode, please remember to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
And our drink today is some free liqueur from Basics Home.
As I'm continuing my minimalist lifestyle,
Yes.
getting rid of stuff.
That's what we should do an episode on.
Next.
We should. I'm like, you have footage. You've been taking pictures.
I do.
And do that. So
A lot.
yeah, I feel like that'd be good.
Hold on, I gotta write it down.
Write it down because you know we're gonna forget.
Minimalist.
I was like, I felt everybody went into like a binging of buying during 2020 because we're all stuck home. So I felt
And we
like
were listening to the influencers
Yes.
with their haul of this store and that store.
Amazon must-haves. Like all that bullshit. And now we're purging.
Yes.
So this is a natural progression of
Yes, this is how things happen.
shit. So it is free liqueur from your house, from Basics House, and free lemonade from my house. So it is Bacardi and lemonade. And it's, I don't know if it's strong or not because I haven't tasted it yet.
Bling, bling, cheers.
Oh, that's good.
It's not strong, so that's scary.
It's gonna be a good episode. It's almost like a little
Call me
lemon
an
drop.
Uber.
Call me an Uber. It's like a little lemon drop or something. I don't know. All right, so did you look up a definition for soft
I
life?
did.
I did as well. First
did.
of all, let me show off real quick because, you know, I used to have a little pink notebook with a little pink poof, and now this is my digital notebook.
They don't call you bougie for nothing.
Hello.
I am
No, it's
still
the
working
upgrades.
on my notebook.
It's the upgrades. You know, we got the platinum ice cubes. We got digital
I have a diamond on my pen.
notebook. Like, hello?
Upgrade.
So, because there's a couple different definitions.
Yes.
So the definition that I saw that I was like, all right, this kind of puts everything together was a life of ease without requiring hard work, sacrifice, or unpleasantness. But it's not about wealth necessarily. Right. So because before I knew about it, we were like, oh, we're going to talk about something like, well, everything that I see, just like on social media, just seemed like, all right, just people with money that are chilling.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. Like everybody looks pretty and we just chilling.
And they have a white kitchen where they show you how
Right.
they decorate. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, this is how I organize my spice rack. Like, okay, but do you go to work?
Yeah.
Like, do you have
What are
a
you
job?
doing?
So less about wealth and more about good quality living.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get down with
I
that.
can do that.
I feel like we're naturally trying to do that, like trying to take some time back for ourselves.
I think so.
So I feel like, okay, we can enter the soft life. I'm ready. I'm ready to be a damsel.
So the definition I saw was puts relaxation and mental well-being first. So at the bottom of it was leaving toxic productivity and the hustle culture behind. So I think we talked about before we started recording that I feel like you have to almost engage in the hustle culture so that you can then transition into soft living or a simple life. Because like you said, what do you do for a living if you're home organizing your spice
you
rack
just
all
soft
day?
all the time?
Yeah.
Like, that's nice.
Like what happened? I feel like there had to be something to set you up for this lifestyle.
Right.
Like I got to do this in order for me to be able to enjoy that.
Right. Like, what is it? Did you have a successful business? Do you have a really good salary paying job? Did you marry money? Like, what is it that is providing you this soft life?
Yeah.
And like, just to piggyback off what you said, I feel like our generation is the generation of like team no sleep, grind it out, hustle culture, get it from the mud. We're tired.
We're tired.
We're tired.
We're tired, and what you said, undiagnosed.
Underdiagnosed.
We went through a lot. You start working early because you're told you get your work permit and you
get working papers at 14.
You go to work.
Scam.
Yeah. Then you work, and then during
Bella don't like it.
She don't like it. She don't even like that word.
The word work.
And then you're working hard. It's all work hard, play hard. Like we were part of that. Now it's like
we flaunted that. Like, oh yeah, I was out last night till 2 a.m. and then I went to work at 6 a.m. and yes, this
I
is
can't do that.
Tired. This is
I can't do that.
I'm like,
no.
Somebody invited Siobhan and I to dinner on Wednesday, and we're like, oh, okay, you know, whatever, we can go. It's at 10 o'clock.
What?
PM. I was like,
what?
Oh, that's when the news comes on. That's when I close my eyes.
No,
so I'm gonna go.
No,
but stay tuned.
That's when my AirPods died because I've been listening to binaural beats to go to sleep for about an hour.
All day, and then you listen to your beats, and then it's like, oh,
and we're done.
Yeah. So, but. Yeah, like I said, I naturally, we wanted to grind it out. We wanted to, whatever, whether you were working that extra shift while you were in high school to buy a pair of sneakers or whatever it was, you were still a full-time student and now you're working. So like that's a lot for a student. And now you become an adult and now you're going to college and you're still working, or you're working because you didn't go to whatever. But it's like once you start working, you can't stop, because once you see that check and once you're like, oh, I can make my own money, you're not going to just walk away from that. So now we just want more.
And our parents, I think, to no fault of their own, taught us that too, because you probably saw the work ethic from your parents, and then when you were able to work, God forbid you took a day off, didn't your parents say, "A ti te van a botar"?
Yep.
You're gonna get fired. No, I get time off, because they also probably didn't take time off because they were under the impression they're gonna fire me because I'm taking a day off.
Time to take off. You can take it. It's okay. Now, even now to this day, like my mom is back at work, working from home, but she still has physical therapy and occupational therapy. And she asked me to do something, whatever it was, an appointment. I was like, oh yeah, I can take you on Monday. She's like, oh no, I forgot I have to work. I'm like, but this is an appointment that you need, so take a half day. I can't do that. Okay. I just stopped because she's never gonna, like, that's just part of their generation and how they work.
That is what they've been in it too long to now change. I feel like.
For me, she's like, I don't know what the hell you do for a living. You're nuts. Like, you're doing everything. I don't know. I hope you're okay. Vaya con Dios. Like, nobody knows.
My mom is, when do you have off? I'm like, I can have off any time technically now.
7 days a week, but if you need something.
I'll take you to Marshall's. No problem.
Yeah, we can go to Marshall's. Yeah. Again, the benefit, I can't go to Marshall's on a Monday at 1 p.m. if I'm working 9 to 5. But I went to Hobby Lobby on a Saturday.
Don't do that.
I didn't know.
First of all, they're closed on Sunday, so everyone's like trying to. They are the Chick-fil-A of the home decor.
Interesting.
So they are lined out the door on Saturday trying to get in.
I didn't know that. Well, that makes sense. I started going there more just because I really do love that store. I go to Michael's because it's closer and it's more convenient. Like 5 more minutes, I can go to Hobby Lobby.
Have you ever been to At Home?
No.
It is like a warehouse of stuff.
No, I'm getting rid of stuff.
Go during the week.
Yes, so normally I go to my craft stores and do all that shit, pick up my vinyl, whatever it is I need to do, I do it during the week. Which is why I don't really mind working on the weekend. But that Saturday I took off and I was like, oh, I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby. Huge mistake. Huge. Nope, never doing that again. Next time I'm off on a Saturday, I'm staying in the house.
Stay home.
That's it. It's a
stay home and order.
That's it.
You know Michael's, they deliver to you?
Yeah, they deliver.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, off topic.
Sorry.
That's not us. But I really do think that there is this transition that if you see someone who is now promoting and living this soft life, they went through that hustle culture. They went through that grind. They did the work hard, play hard, so that now they can I had some notes here about you can take a walk, you can go for a bike ride, you can eat breakfast without looking at the clock, worrying about, I gotta be on at a certain time.
Go. I'm always on go, and I am trying to slow down, and I'm trying to just like, no, I can't. And I got good last year saying no, so that boom, that's off my checklist. Check. But it still feels like I can't stop my brain from just like, all right, this, like. So I'm actively trying to do some kind of work-life balance, which still seems fucking impossible. But
I feel like it is impossible. But working towards it is better than just, I haven't taken a day off in 2 years. Well, that is not. Right. I don't want that award.
I don't want that award. Yourself. Please take time for yourself.
If we learn nothing from these last couple years, It's putting the priority on yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be any good to anybody else.
Exactly.
So all this, like, prioritizing yourself and having some self-care is no longer seen as this like selfish thing to do. Because again, if you don't, nobody's going to do it for you.
Like if someone was venting to you about your own life, everything that you have to deal with, you would tell them, take a day off, go on vacation, unplug, whatever. Give yourself the same advice that you would give somebody else. And that's what I'm working on, because I give great advice.
Yep.
Of course. But I don't take my own advice. So sometimes I literally have to put myself out of my body of like, okay, Mel, if somebody was telling you this, what would you tell them? Versus me just being like trying to figure out things on my own. Because most of the times it's pretty cut and clear if I say like, all right, you coming to me with this issue? Okay, girl, that's all you got to do. But for me, I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
I'm working on that same thing, but treating myself. So you'll see, like, I consider now Starbucks as a treat yourself moment. I'm a treat myself. But if it was for Kyle, for anybody else in my life, and they were like, I want to get this, no problem, get it. But when it's for me, I'm like, oh, I don't really need that. I can deal with what I have. I'm actually getting rid of stuff. Like, I don't need one more thing. But then it's like, no, you know the benefits of whatever that thing is. Get it. If then you don't want it, you can always take it back. There's a return. Bought it by accident.
This is not sponsored by Macari, but it could be.
It could be.
It could absolutely be. We are fans of Macari.
We love Macari now.
We're going to work on that.
I don't upsell. Just FYI. But getting rid of like nonsense stuff that you've accumulated over the years because you worked hard, and I should get that new Ray Dunn mug. For what? I have one mouth. I don't need 20 mugs.
I make a cup of coffee in the morning. I use one mug. That's it.
That's it.
I don't go through 7 mugs in 7 days. Like, no. It's time to let go of things.
Really like, letting go of stuff.
Like, let go.
Yeah.
So I just put down like why and where did it come from? Again, just from busting your ass all your life. We are tired.
We are tired.
I feel like this also blends into these conversations that we've been having about being submissive and women not being submissive, and us wanting to be softer and wanting, but we blame it on a man. Like, you're not giving me the space to be soft. Be soft with yourself. I feel like this is more so be good to yourself, be soft to yourself, treat yourself to those little things that you normally be like, oh no, I'm gonna save these $10.
Yeah.
It's $10. Just go do it. Like it, even if it gives you like a little joy, a little dopamine boost for 5 minutes, then just take that.
You know what? Because also, if you're so worried about those $10, you're working in like lack.
Yes.
Like, you're in lack instead of, I'm gonna spend these $10 on these 2 drinks at Starbucks. I'm gonna get that back.
Yeah.
Work in abundance instead of in lack, because
work in abundance. I love that.
You just have to. That is part of my affirmations on the daily.
That's definitely a mindset thing. I never say, and I can be in the negatives. I will never say I'm broke. I don't got it right now.
Don't say it.
But don't say that.
Don't ever say you're broke
over your life, because you will remain broke.
Yep.
A broco. And then you won't be able to be soft.
No.
Because you gotta grind it out. See how it all comes out?
It all.
You see how we all. But what else did I put? So.
And setting boundaries, which is what you did last year with saying no, practicing saying no.
People don't like
setting
it when
a boundary.
you say no to them. They get a little upset. But I'm okay.
Why they are upset?
Right. Like,
because they were taking advantage of every time you say yes.
Like, no, nope, with no explanation. I think that's the part that upsets people, because I was definitely, it's not that I didn't say no, I just said no, and they would say, oh, because of X, Y, and Z.
But I'll do it.
Right. You squeeze it into the million things you already have to do. The answer is no.
No.
Get somebody else to do it. That's my favorite audio right now. Like, get somebody else to do it. Thanks. But like I said, it's taking care of yourself. It's being kind to yourself in a way. Like, again, we always put it on the men. Oh, I want a spa day. Like, I would love for my boyfriend to get me a spa day. I would love for my boyfriend to send me money to get my nails done. I would love for my boyfriend to do this shit for yourself. And not in a malicious way. Not in a,
do
like,
it for myself.
I need it. Not in that way.
I don't need no man
I'm going to treat myself to a spa day. I'm going to treat myself to that facial. Okay, it's a little expensive. I'm going to put a couple dollars away, and I'm going to treat myself to that because I've been wanting it, and it's going to make me feel good.
You know who does that on a regular, and it's like, that is her weekly thing? Damaris.
I was just saying, she's
her mani-pedi is like every week she promotes it, that she does it every week, and then I don't know, every couple of weeks I think she goes and gets a facial, a spa day. She treats one of her sisters or her mom or something. It's taking that time because she works
good quality
hard as
time
fuck during the week, but she prioritizes herself when she needs to be.
She goes to the breakfast spot that she likes to go to. Like,
what would Damaris do?
What would Damaris do is the question.
Yes. She takes off Fridays and does her mani-pedi self-care. You have to.
Like if
I mean,
you
it's
don't
all
do
cute
it for yourself, because like nobody's gonna do it for you. So
Sunday self-care, it all rhymes, sure. But like take one day and do that.
And do it.
Do a face mask.
Right, exactly. It doesn't have to be, okay, you don't have the means.
You don't have to spend money.
Right. You don't have the means to, I have to go do a spa and do all that. Okay, go on Walmart, go on Amazon, get yourself a little probably $10 facial or whatever. Get a warm washcloth, sit it on your face, sit there for 5 minutes, something for
you got cucumbers in the fridge,
like,
put them on your eyes.
Chop a stop. Like, get it together. There are things that we could do. Maybe we'll do that. Like, do it on a budget and do it bougie versus budget. Like, you can do self-care at home.
I'm gonna cut the cucumber like Candle Jenga does. If you know, you know.
I love that name for her. Like, Roy for Christmas got me one of those pedicure things. Like, you know, you put your feet little in there. Spa. You do, a little spa. It vibrates and massages. Also got me like a foot massager. I love those things. First of all, I don't gotta go outside. I have no problem doing my own stuff. The foot massager is amazing. And it's just like, I just sit there and it goes on the bed. Put the whole thing on the fucking bed. Like, it's amazing. Self-care. Self-care
like a whole
me, please.
Spa day right at your house.
Absolutely. Like, self-care me, please. So it was something else that I saw, and it's not like a new trend. It's been trending for a while. That girl routine of waking up at 5 a.m. and journaling and meditating and doing all the things before the sun comes up. I take bits and pieces from those, right? But I saw somebody else say it, and I was like, that's what it is. I think it's the girl. I'm like, well, I'm 34. I'm going to be 35 in a couple months, so I don't really resonate with that. But she was like, take it from that girl to that woman. And I'm like, that I like. I don't want to be that girl. I want to be that woman. And whatever that looks like for you. Not whatever the YouTube people are saying, but watch a couple things, get a couple ideas, and say, all right, I'm going to remix this for my life. So definitely trying to be that soft woman.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's the title. That soft woman.
Can you do the woman part?
The woman. Can I write it in a way where they can pronounce it that way?
The phonetic.
Yes.
Do that. So I saw that they also cut back on alcohol consumption.
That's crazy.
That's that girl, not that woman. That's the difference.
That woman knows she needs. Yeah. That girl is cutting back, but that woman bought a couple more bottles of wine.
Can you please bring the wine over? I said, it said they also cut back on alcohol consumption, opting for gut-boosting drinks instead. So which means kombucha has entered the chat, and I tried.
Listen,
I tried
that kombucha, the sea moss, and I tried sea moss. Nope, I'm a texture person. That wasn't it.
Get the capsule.
I'll do that.
Do the capsule.
It was.
I can't see the texture.
Yeah,
I can drink the from Nourish. Their sea moss juices.
Okay,
because you don't see the texture.
Okay, because it's like a gelatin.
The textures can be off-putting. Yeah,
I was like, this is like a expired. It felt like it was like an expired applesauce. I was not a fan. No. I did not join the sea moss trend because I couldn't.
We do it in capsules, and we'll just like break it up in smoothies or juices, or just take it with water. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I could do that.
Like, give it. Just try. Not you. Like, hey, Melanie, just try.
Just fucking take the
capsule. Just try something different.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I feel like this is a Bella, I don't want to say nothing else. This is perfect because soft living. You get in, you get out.
Right.
Simple life.
Take time for yourself.
Done.
Like that's really the consensus I feel like of soft life. It's just pouring into yourself what you pour into other people.
Yes, and
as
if you
women,
want
we nurture everybody else, but ourselves.
Everybody. If you want to take that midweek trip to Hobby Lobby, Target, and walk around and smell the candles and do all that, then do that shit too.
Go and browse.
Yeah.
Might find a good deal. That's when they tell me I browse. That's when I find a good deal.
Yeah.
Ross, Marshalls.
Yeah.
All the good stores. Oh, how you're not going there anymore with your minimalist lifestyle?
I go, but I've been really good at not buying anything unless I absolutely need it. Like the other day, I went to IKEA after brunch.
Okay.
And I got a tray because I had like all my makeup and all this like deodorants and everything just like scattered in not the most convenient, like nice place thing. So I got this tray that matched a cup that I already had. So I put the cup in the tray, everything fits, whatever don't fit, you gotta go.
Get rid of it. Have you watched the Home Edit on Netflix?
I haven't, but I saw
You should.
the Minimalist documentary on, or is it a documentary? Whatever.
Was it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that. And it was a lot of the facts that they were saying and how to do it so that you don't feel like, but wait, I really like this artwork that my nephew made when he was 2, kind of like helps you through that. So
the Home Edit's really good. They teach you how to like section things off into zones. So everything is like has a function. There's a place for everything. And like you said, if there's extra, then they do I forget what they call it, like overstock or something, where it's in a different section. You don't go to it all the time, but I just like the way they structure things. Plus their line is at Walmart and it's affordable. So every time I go, I get like one more piece, one more piece, and
it's functional. It makes sense. So I still go and I window shop, and if I really need something, I know the difference between like I really want that or I really need that, or is this really going to be functional, or am I just going to be cleaning one more knick-knack? Like I don't need it.
Like the TikTok made me buy it has gotten me in trouble.
The hauls, the TikTok made me buy it.
I need that. I didn't know it existed, but all of a sudden I need it.
All of a sudden I need this thing that does this stuff that I can do by myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking influencers.
Yeah. Amazon must-haves. Target must-haves. Walmart haul.
Like, stop.
I live in leggings. I don't need this.
Leggings. Yeah, pretty much. This. Like I wear leggings and scrubs. Like I don't need to have 5 pairs of jeans that make my butt look bigger.
No. I told my mom I have 2 pair of jeans, and she was so concerned and was like, I want to buy you jeans. She's FaceTiming me from stores. I want to buy you jeans. I don't need jeans. I actually have 3.
I rarely wear them.
I got 3, not 2. I don't need them.
It's like I rarely wear them, so what do I have them there for? We are entering into the soft life.
Yeah. Join us.
We have no choice because I'm fucking tired.
Join us.
I'm tired.
It's fun over here. We can talk about all the stuff we used to do to get to this point.
Yes. And why we are welcoming the soft life with open arms. But I think that's a wrap on this episode.
I think so.
We can enjoy our drink because we're not cutting back on the alcohol. But yeah, good stuff. We're gonna keep people updated on things that we do soft life. Maybe we can like upload some shorts and things like that.
We could do that
on YouTube for the people. All right, that's a wrap on this episode. Bye.